Hey, everybody. Welcome. This is episode 28 of COPI Cafe. You've got Rob, Greg, and Josh Jones here. And, we're just getting back into the routine. We've been out for a couple of conferences and things have been pretty wild and crazy for the past month, really. In fact, actually, the past year of startup of Cornucopias. So we're going to talk a little bit today about some planning kind of things and how we're resettling in. We're decompressing. Rob, you had a long journey back to the UK. So are you rested
Yeah,
up or?
I mean, I thought it was going to be bad at 20 hours, but after a 24-hour delay in New York, it turned into like 44 hours. I don't know. Oh my God, it was awful.
I couldn't believe you guys didn't take a little bit more advantage of New York when all that was going on.
We got dropped off in Queens, and apart from the 24-hour Burger King, I was quite scared of where else to go. We were just on this dual carriageway. We weren't like in the center.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think I wanted to venture into Queens without a guide.
Understood. I don't know. I think that area might have changed a little bit. I'm not too sure. Not super familiar with New York. I've been I
Yeah.
guess 2 or 3 times at this
Well,
point.
I was only on foot, and it was dark, and I just don't know the area.
Yeah.
So it's not wise to go into an area
No,
that
no, not on foot, dark and roaming around
no.
that you know nothing about. Yeah. True, true. Well, Rob, before people start to worry that I'm not going to ask, what are you drinking?
Yeah. So today I have it's quite a big bottle, a raspberry and blackberry flavored sparkling spring water. So maybe it's a UK version of a Waterloo. What are you drinking, Josh? Can't open it.
Pretty
Just
exciting here.
water. Oh, straight vodka, a pint.
Absolute, straight absolute vodka.
Straight absolute. Wow. Did you learn
Yeah.
that you learn that in Vegas?
Russia, we drink vodka. Yeah.
Nice.
Straight absolute, man. No
Wow.
water. We haven't had time to make it to the store yet. I went from the conference to Dallas for my mom's 70th, um, and then back here. So we've just kind of been in limbo, and there's a lot of travel that needs that we're finally finished with, and now it's like getting resettled in and back
Oh
into
yeah.
the routine of things. So we need to get to the store, but nothing wrong with water. It's good.
No, it was
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, I came to New York, then I went over to Vegas. Yes, that's correct. And then from Vegas to for a few days, then to Denver for a few days, and then to New York. It's been like a nice little tour.
Yeah. Yeah. Quite the tour. Well, lots of fun stuff happening now as we get back into um, the day-to-day work grind. We've got
Mm,
a wait. What is this? So you weren't drinking from the bottle. You poured into that cup, or are you
yeah.
two timing? Is that
Well,
also water?
why would I drink from the bottle? That's just daft.
That's daft. Why is that daft? Straight from the
Ugh,
bottle, man.
no.
Rugged. All right.
Well, one is
So
probably through the bottle.
uh, so just to give you guys a little update, the bridge. I know a lot of people have been asking about it, and we keep saying soon, soon, soon.
Soon.
Well, the reality is, Basel hard fork has occurred, and it really is coming soon. We should be able to announce a date within the next week, and the date will be very soon. So we are not far off from the bridge.
Is that a
So
date? A go live date?
yeah, the bridge will be in effect very, very soon.
Wow.
Unless they come back with some other, you know, weird issue, I think we're good to go. And honestly, guys, that like the reason for a delay on something like this is so many of the bridges get hacked,
Hmm.
and especially the decentralized ones. This is a centralized bridge, which is a good thing because 95% of the token is stored off. Um, sorry, I lost my camera angle here.
Ooh.
95% of the token is stored off site. So we're it's a protection thing. Bridges need a high amount of security. We need to make sure everything's working properly. It's been audited by Certique. IOHK has had involvement in helping get this thing started. So it's something that will be a benefit to the full community, to all Cardano native tokens, which is great. It's huge for the interoperability of Cardano, and so it's something that we brought to the table through everything that we had to do, in how the Cornucopias story has unfolded. So it's a good thing.
I cannot wait. Cannot wait for the bridge to come across. Oh, I never actually showed you what else I've got from the cafe, by the way. The cafe is giving me some cookies, some shortbread, and well, I don't know how a dog toothbrush.
What is the shortbread? Is that
cookie shortbread? Yes, it was made at school, and then just some.
Is this a decoy? Was that your word? You kind of just threw that in there.
I forgot to mention. I'm looking at it now. If I eat it on the side, I don't want to have no context around it.
Oh, I see. Seems like a word to me.
The word. I have.
You know what? We need to add an element to the game. If the word is guessed right away, you have to just go ahead and tell what it is.
Okay. What do you reckon my word is then?
Shortbread?
No. But I do. I have noticed you've got a nice fancy table there.
I do. Thanks for noticing. Appreciate that. That is actually a work of art that we found at cNFTcon. And, they're like these little tiles that metal tiles. I notice you have one right behind you.
I do. I was promised it had an NFT, but I haven't managed to scan it yet. I've had a look everywhere.
It's beautiful. AI generated art, but they're printed on, I don't know what kind of metal it is, or aluminum maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Cynthia got a couple. I got a couple. You had that as a gift from one of our mods that came and joined us.
Yeah.
Not a bot.
It only cost me a couple of £100 to get through customs and fly on 3 planes.
Yeah. It still is a very generous gesture from him. And really cool experience having him join us on the trip.
I came back with a load of goodies. Got some chips. Poker chips.
Okay. Poker chips.
I have a NEWM chip. And a Doja chip.
Drip drops? Is that liquid?
Or drip drops.
Okay. Space coin.
And a space coin.
Nice.
When in Vegas.
When in Vegas. Yeah. Anyway, good trip. Let's get right into it. Conferences.
Yep.
So, guys, this is going to be an easy COPI Cafe for you. There's not a whole lot we want to cover. Really, we are getting settled in, and there's a lot of planning that needs to happen right now, so that we can really execute on releasing great quality stuff over the next year, 2023. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up Stake Pool's doing really well. 59.67 million. We're almost to saturation.
Amazing.
So that's amazing. Thank you all for your support. We're definitely we're loving that. And honestly, just so everybody knows that we've given the amount of COPI and the value of COPI that we've rewarded is well over what we've earned, because this is a 5% pool or a 4% pool, somewhere around there, 4 or 5% fees, which means you're still earning ADA commensurate with any of the other projects out there, but you've also been getting COPI all along through the drip drops deal, through the fees. And so what we've given out is worth more than what we have received. So we do appreciate your support. Please stay with us. That would be helpful to us as we continue to contribute to the Cardano network and security of everything.
And look at all those blocks produced, 472 blocks. And
472, and yeah. And then 200 over October, I believe you said, right?
Yeah, and it's been going, what, 2 months? from start from 0 to 2 months to produce that many blocks is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Um, okay, cNFTcon. What a conference! A lot of
Yeah,
fun, a lot of hard work. We had 11 team members there and a Discord moderator. But highlight of the event, I mean, I guess everybody, honestly, highlight of the event was being with our team. You said
yeah,
it well. Like, just everybody getting, like, we hadn't even met John A yet in person, and some of these team members in person. We got to get everybody together, and that's needed because our company we're all over the world. We're spread out all over. We didn't get everybody together, but the team that we were able to get to the US is what we got together, and you see them all now. But definitely, a added highlight was having Charles with the whole team for a
yeah.
photo,
I mean, that was amazing.
and
And that's 6 people on that picture I've never met before, which is amazing.
yeah, yeah. Let's see how many on mine. One Steve I had not met before,
Corn
Chase
pop.
I'd not met before, John A, and Kyle, and David. Oh wow, yeah, a good chunk of people I had not met in person
Yeah.
yet. So, so yeah,
Wonder what
that
they're
was
looking
that
at.
was really cool.
Wonder what David and Matt are looking at. That's interesting.
There was a camera going. Looks like Matt had been utilizing the camera to shoot some video of Charles when he was playing the racing game. So that is what happened here. We had Charles playing the actual racing game, which is
Yep.
pretty enormous.
Th-
We did the racing game demo and we did the Solace demo, and I think that I'm really just incredibly proud of our team, all the hard work that went through so that we could demo those games
Yeah.
at the event.
That's that was the day before, so that's setting up the booth. That
Yeah.
was that was 30 meters by 30 meters. Is that right?
Yes, 30 by, well, not, I think I'm more like feet, but
Is it
um,
feet? I
yeah.
might have to update the wiki then. I put yeah, I'm looking at it. I don't think that looks like 30 meters, but it
Yeah, 30.
was one of the biggest booths there.
Yeah. And very reasonable cost the way he was charging for the booths, but still there's a good cost in booth setup.
Yeah.
There's all these computers and what we had to do there, but well worth it because
Yeah.
we got to see the joy on people's faces. This was the first people to play the game, right? Right
Yeah,
here.
that was the very first person. It turned out to be Kyle, the 9-year-old boy. Also, I mean, that was amazing. The second person to play was Fareed. There he is, there from DAP Central. In the
Yep.
back, I can see Matt and I can see Juju there from the Knights on the right. Yeah, lots of people ready there to go from day one.
Yeah. I have to apologize for the noise in the background. I don't think we're going to be able to get rid
I
of that.
did
That reminds me of the construction that was going on
it.
at
Manchester.
Manchester when we did that one COPI Cafe. But there's a little bit of that going on, so apologize if the mic's picking that up. Um, but yeah, this was great. He was really into that game. He loved it.
Yeah, I mean, and he's not, at 9-year-old, you're not interested in NFTs and what will the price go up and or will it go down, anything to do with cryptocurrency. He just wants to play a fun game,
Yeah,
and he definitely enjoyed that.
he did. It was great. Look, there's Fareed
Yeah,
with
he
DAP
was
Central.
the very first person to find Joe. Actually, the second player. Only 2 people found him on that first day, and so we all stood up and gave him a clap, and then yeah, there you go. It wasn't a fix because he's an influencer. He definitely
It's
genuinely
just
found
not
it.
easy to find Joe. None of us know where Joe is. When you start the game, it's randomly assigned, and so nobody knows. So it's not possible. But yeah, he was lucky to find it. I actually found Joe the first time I played, but there's no record of it because it wasn't at the conference. It was when I tested
Uh,
prior to,
I couldn't find
and
it.
it was
That was a
totally luck.
big television that as well, and that was showing 4K at 60 FPS. So it was amazing what the guys pulled off.
Yeah, and you know what? I want to make sure this is clear to everyone. So the video you've seen of people playing the games on our Twitter feed, the problem with that is the loss of quality you get from a video of a video.
Yeah.
To be actually at the event when you're looking at the screens there, night and day different in terms of quality that you experience. So one thing that we're
Yeah.
working on right now is how to let's get some more of these real gameplay videos presented to you guys so you could experience the quality in the right way that you would actually be experiencing if you were playing the game, because that quality is what really draws you in. You see people leaning forward when playing these is because they're captivated by how well done it is. I mean, the quality of our game and the graphics, it's so crisp. I mean, wouldn't you agree? It was just amazing to see
Yeah,
on the big
definitely. I
screen.
mean, you can tell because I mean, when I look at that picture there, you see me, and it looks like I'm a bit of an old man there. But actually, when
Ah!
you see me in real life, I'm a lot smoother and way more muscly than that.
Yeah, you look like 28 in real life, something like that. Exactly. I was just
Yeah.
telling my family over the weekend that I'm 29, stuck on 29.
Well,
Yeah, it was, and so this was our leaderboard. Is this
yeah.
the official leaderboard?
So that Knight's Guild at the top and the
No, this
Mafia
is
Tech,
not the official leaderboard.
it was that. Yeah, I took that screenshot from the leaderboard this morning. So that's the official time for That's for Finding Joe.
Oh, that's Finding Joe times. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because the racing time, the best racing time was like 2 minutes and 15 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, so we've got the Knights first there. We've got two Corn Mafias. We've got Blake, the YouTuber, Keyboard Warriors, and then some others. Yummy there. Yahoo,
Yep.
in,
Yep.
me.
So these all of these guys won
They were the
a
only 11 people found
adventure
Joe.
pack NFT. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
And then this is
So
the
it's
racing game. If you
the racing game. So
click on it, it goes bigger. Oh dear.
not really
No,
with
forget that.
with the setup I got. So because I'm streaming. So yeah, the racing game, the best time was 2:15.
Yeah, amazing.
Really solid. Oh, Rob, look, you made it on the bottom there, 2:29.
No, we're only showing the top 25. The bottom is somewhere else. That's where you are.
Uh, wait, what? Good try there, buddy. The funny thing is, you beat me in the race with Charles, but you haven't beat my top time, which was 2:27. So,
That is the first time I've actually ever finished the game. I've played it quite a few times. I've not managed to finish. Somehow that I was really focused on that game.
you got into it. Well,
I've
this is
never
it.
I've
This
never
is us
finished it
playing.
before. Yeah.
Now, I need to mention that I was playing on the laptop version, which was somewhat laggy, messes up your game time. Nobody performed well in that. And I was kind of trying to give Charles a hosting of the game. So look at
Yeah,
Rob back
definitely.
there, highly focused.
Yeah,
Highly focused.
I
I'm pretty focused there too.
yeah, I just had the tools. I'm not blaming my tools for anything. I just got on with got on with what I had.
Good try, good try. There's Jay Crypto. That was a lot of fun seeing him.
Yeah.
God, we did a panel with him as well. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, nearly an hour that as well. I'm hoping to get that released and chopped up so people can see it.
There's Rob on the COPI Cafe stage. His shirt
Can you see
almost
me?
blends with
Yeah.
the looks like you're utilizing camouflage on the COPI Cafe stage there, Rob. Well done. Well done.
Yeah. You did well to spot me there.
Yeah. There's Blake, cNFT.
Yeah. The Knights and the Mafia Guild.
Yeah. Rick and Scruffy.
Yep, on the red
Rick with
carpet.
drip drops. Rick McCracken, former host of the. Well, he's still hosting Cardano Live, I think, occasionally, but then he also
Yeah.
did Cardano. What was the name of that other show?
He did the Gauntlet with Philippe.
The Gauntlet with Philippe. But the other one, the first one he did was also with Philippe. So he's a long-standing Cardano OG. He loved the game.
Yes.
Then we got the crew setting up a little bit more setup stuff. Tim Harrison, Addy, and Romaine, the CTO of IOHK.
Yeah, the CTO, the comms manager, and yeah, the VP Tim.
Yeah,
All three
yeah.
played the game along with Charles. So I mean, yeah, to you know, it was a community put on event. You know, Marco organized it in complete isolation or maybe decentralization away from Cardano, but those guys turned up in force, didn't they, to support both CNFT and Rare Bloom. So it was a great showing from
They
the
really did. They really did.
IOG
It
team.
was great. So, I don't want to skip over the Web3 conference. You and I had a panel at the Web3 conference midweek. So we went from cNFTcon to Web3, where we had a panel with the
Yep.
foundation. And then we also, with Cardano Foundation, that had hosted us and introed us on that. And then we went straight from there to Rare Bloom in Denver, which
Yeah.
was also
And
an amazing event. They all
I
did a
know
great job. First time Cardano events.
another time change as well, going back in time or forward 3 hours. It's just, honestly, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
It
Right.
really messes with your clock.
Yeah, this is
Uh,
true.
so that's Fareed and Pratesh, our guest presenters. So that's episode 27 of COPI Cafe.
Yeah, that was sloppy, man. We just had to wing it. We said, all right, let's get some people on the show and make it happen. But it,
Yep.
it worked. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. One of the things about COPI Cafe and what we're doing this year with planning is we're really going to sit back and look at all of the ways we're spending our time and plan it and get organized and improve in certain areas as well. And I think one thing we do want to improve on is COPI Cafe and having
You know,
some
it's funny.
general industry topics as well. And
Yeah.
but no, I mean for a conference, the essence of COPI Cafe is that we want to communicate transparently with you guys what we're up to, keep you in the loop as much as possible and do that regularly. That is our commitment to you, our community, among many other things. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
great.
And
That was a great episode.
we'll have some fun episodes and maybe not so fun ones, some serious things will change. But I mean, yeah, if we can improve this, that would be great.
Absolutely. I've got a few ideas. I want to bring in some general industry topics, not have it be all about Kopi, bring in some other industry guests, things like that.
Yeah.
We can do a lot. But
Well, that'd be good to hear what people say in the comments, what they think.
yep, agree. You
There's a-
wait for me to go to the restroom and get a quick video shot. Um, kind of like, all right, I come back and Rob shot a video. There he goes, sneaking
uh,
off and making content.
I don't think that's how it happened, but we can go with that.
No, I'm just kidding. It was a great interview. Rob with Fareed, right?
Yep.
With Fareed.
For
The
his
truth
channel.
of the matter is, we produce content everywhere, every chance we can get to get stuff out there for you guys and what we're doing. And Rob grabbed a quick window. Um, I wish for the Kopi Cafe that we could have grabbed BitBoy and had him on the show real quick and some of the other
Really?
things that. But
That
yeah,
would
he was just running around in a frenzy. But we were
I
able
know.
to grab a lot of people for that last Kopi Cafe,
Yeah,
though.
I mean, BitBoy was there. Yeah, he shared a panel with Charles.
He
He's
did.
he's one of those characters that he has a million supporters. He seems to be in favor of Cardano at the moment, and yeah, some people like him, some people don't like him. But I mean, I think he's with a million supporters, he's important.
Yeah,
He
he's
has a
done a
voice.
great job. Look, I respect the guy. I don't. There's negatives that people say about him, and the reality is things spin off in social media. I don't know what's true, what's not true. What I do know of his story is he's had a wild past and he turned his life around, and I gotta respect that quite a bit. And he's
Oh yeah.
worked hard to build his YouTube channel in the depths of the bear market, and now he's having some success. So
So yeah,
good
to
for
get a
him.
million supporters in cryptocurrency is so rare. I think there's only two channels, mate, that have over a million. So I mean, yeah, it just shows longevity and producing content that people clearly want to engage and watch.
Yeah, I will say though, challenge to you, Bit Boy. You seemed a little scared to play our game. I don't know what that was. Tried. He
Yeah.
was busy. I think he might have been a little scared. I don't know.
Well, yeah. You know, maybe when we get to 1 million supporters, he'll come and play.
All right. Fair enough. Hey, look at that. Some of you guys might know this branding, Patrick, with
NK mate.
InMaker. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, and there's the Drip Drops team. Fun guys. That was a good dinner last
yeah,
night. Also, Adam Dean in the mix. Adam Dean in the mix there. He did a lot of work on the cNFTcon as well, which is
yeah,
pretty cool. Good group of guys. That was fun. Who do we have here? Oh, couple friends and fans.
yep. At the
That we.
drip drops booth, yeah, and we got photo bombed at the back there. But I mean,
Who
that
is
was
the bomber there? I don't know who that guy is.
I don't know, but yeah, all four founders all showing up.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
There's another friend,
yeah,
Cornucopias friend. She printed her own shirt, right?
yeah, and I did have a t-shirt for her, but I could never catch up with her. So
Oh
I
no, we didn't get her a shirt.
no, and I do have it. I carried it around with me for all day, and I was looking out and I couldn't find her. So I'm really
Oh
sorry about
man, bummer, bummer.
that. Please
Dinner.
DM Matt and we'll get one over to you because I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
have.
Please do. We'll get you one. And this is dinner with Derp, right in front of
Yeah,
Union Station in Denver.
he really.
Good group of guys. We got the likely possibility of the collectors club. Well, I mean, they've agreed to do it. We're going to figure that out, but that's definitely going to be something fun that we have in the mix with that team. They're a lot of fun. Love
And
hanging out with them.
I sampled bison for the first time at wherever we were. So that's new. I've never had bison before.
Right? Oh yeah, you tried that at the steakhouse. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
And
and
we've got,
this, some of you may recognize Farmer Nash.
yeah, who's
Man, the
recently,
lighting in that photo is awful.
yeah, not the best. I think that I took some of these from Twitter. They've not come across very well. But
Yeah, that's
yeah,
all right. That's all right.
he's from, yeah, originally from from Ethereum land.
He is, and here's a leak. We're planning on doing a Twitter Spaces with him soon.
Oh, it's a leak for
Chatted with
me as
him
well.
about that last night, huh?
That's a leak for me as well. I didn't know
It
that.
is a leak. I was talking to him a little bit last night. I've got to verify the time for next week, but yeah, let's do a little Twitter Spaces with Farmer Nash. I
Yeah,
love it because it's all about hey, there's people on Ethereum that are starting to take a look at what we're doing. Well, that's fantastic. Come on, let's go.
nice. Maybe we can introduce him to Farmer Joe.
That'd be great. Farmer Joe, Farmer Nash.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. That's all we have for you there. Just kind of wanted to run through those conferences. I thought it was amazing, and it's good to get back into the grind. We have the summit coming up. So the Cardano
Ooh.
Foundation Summit. For those of you still watching this episode, please. Uh, we've been ranting on about the conferences.
There
You
won't be
know,
many. We'll get
uh,
complaints.
yeah. This one's a little bit off, but hey, look. We're recalibrating here. Please understand, we're decompressing. We're getting back energized and getting into the full workday grind, and got lots of noise in the background. What an episode this will be. Hey, Summit's coming up. We need your support. For those of you still watching, please get on there and vote for us. We want to be able to showcase to everybody that's going to be at the summit the amazing things that we're building. So we'll be providing a video for that.
And we can only
That
put one name on it, so your name's on there, but you might allow me to share it with you,
Oh,
maybe.
absolutely, we're sharing that. That's Rob and myself. We are very much like a team here, co-CEOs, and it is not about either one of us. It's about the big picture and what we're trying to pull off with you guys, our community. So um, when I
Yeah,
give when I give Rob a hard time about shooting content while I
going
take
rogue.
off, it's just joking. We're all good. We support each other in making content and um, getting the community involved in what we're doing. And with the foundation, that event, if we get approved for that, we need to make some video content for it. So We're gonna have
We
to
did
start thinking about that real soon.
we did make one more video. We might talk about that towards the end of this video in the
Talk
presidential
about
suite.
Oh yeah, that's true. Good point. The IOG video that they had a very professional setup.
We
I
should
mean, let's
probably
just
talk
go ahead
about
and
it now.
bring that in right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk about it now because making videos in the presidential suite it might sound a bit weird.
Yeah, we can bring that up and he'll cut it in while we're talking over it. But yeah, that was pretty awesome. Yeah, that's a good point. It's disturbing. No, IO did a lot of videos in there. That was the only reason they even had that room. Really was quite the professional setup they have, as you can
Oh,
see.
it was amazing. So we had a sound man, we had a guy who was asking the questions. We had another guy, I think, who was in charge of lighting. It was really, really professional. We got mic'd up and everything, and we had Ant and Jeff watching, and we were in the swing of things. And then that was that freaking fly all the
The
way through.
fly that was buzzing around while
He kept
it
landing on
kept
my glasses. Oh, no.
that was good stuff. Yeah, but that was fun. And yeah, so what else? The summit. Please give us your support. We need all the votes we can get for that. Really help us to get this out there. So you guys are in our community. We need your help. We want to bring more people into the vision of what we're doing. People
Yep.
need to see the quality of what we've built. It was so powerful having that demo for people at the event because they were like, wow, I just did not realize how big. A lot of people came up and they're like, is this even real? Because it was so hard for them to believe. It was hard for them to believe that, like, holy crap, they're playing a game right here. This is real. The
Yeah.
graphics are high quality. They're custom. It's AAA graphics. They couldn't even believe it, and they're watching somebody with a controller right in front of them. I mean,
I mean, I didn't really know what to say. When somebody comes
it's
up to you and
funny.
says, "Is this real?" and you've got a controller in your hand, and when you're moving left, it's moving left on the screen.
It's
I'm
just
like, are you trolling me?
well, it's hard to believe what we've accomplished in this period of
Oh,
time, and then also you got the general nature of crypto. A lot of people that are in crypto. I mean, there's been a lot of scams in this space, and so it's hard to believe when you see something that's for real. That's happened incredibly fast. In a
there
year
was
and 3 months, we got 2 demos out
there was
that are
140
playing.
projects there, and quite a lot of projects came up to me and said, "I never expected this." You know, I'm now changing my mind on my opinion on your project. I,
Yeah,
which means obviously they weren't supporters before, but as soon as they saw the game and started playing the game, yeah, I mean that's the only way really to reply to people that are negative and FUD the project is just to deliver and say, look,
yeah, exactly.
this
And that's
this is
exactly what this next couple of weeks of planning is all about. Is us breaking it down into small parts, getting things into sprints, utilizing agile in our game processes, and really planning it out so that we can deliver massively in 2023. We got a lot of fun stuff coming out,
yep.
a lot more team building and good stuff like that. So the one final thing that I had for us to chat about was the NEWM partnership that was
Oh,
leaked last week's COPI Cafe. But that's huge. We're going to be able to bring in music into the metaverse. There's the NEWM branding, NEWM logo on a poker
the
chip
new
there.
the
A lot
new
of
chip.
fun stuff happening. That
Yeah. You
we
scan it.
there you go. Yeah, got it.
Don't know where it goes, but scan it.
Um, so I don't know if they're going to be able to scan that with the focus, but
No,
either way,
the cake
NEWM
is a lie.
is enabling us to bring music into the metaverse. You'll be able to operate it on the radio in your bubble jet. You'll be able to hear from the album from one of our community that's been produced. That's going to be coming out soon. We'll be utilizing NEWM for that and how we do that, and that'll be pretty interesting
That's
and fun.
that's foreshadowing a leak.
Yeah, foreshadowing a leak.
And obviously, like we discussed in COPI Cafe, the Noom is obviously.
Foreshadowing a leak. Foreshadowing. Could that be your word? I don't know. Anyway, too many distractions.
Yeah, I mean that technology of music, like you say, could be used in radios, but we'd also discussed it's very disruptive for elevator music.
Yes, this is quite true. Elevator music is what you mentioned last week. Goodness gracious, that is some of the most awful things, really,
And
man-made
and,
has
and there is
produced.
another foreshadowing, another major announcement with NEWM in the future that we can't talk about now, but it needs just to be signed off. And yeah, so there's lots and lots of stuff that we can do with the power of music and the
Yep.
power of grinding in the background, whatever's happening.
It's not stopping. Oh man, I hope we can edit some of that sound out. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. It's kind of a little bit of a rough COPI Cafe number 28, but yeah, just a little taste of the conference we had for you. Hopefully, it wasn't too awful. And
We've done
have
3 episodes in about 10 days. That's unheard of, because we whipped these out pretty quick. So,
yeah, yeah. Well, we just haven't had any time
quantity
to
over quality.
yeah. In this particular case, that is definitely true. All right. Well, see you guys next week.
Bye bye.